And this nigga went where I work. No. This is
gonna whoop my ass.
This will come with that.
What should I do,
bro? Squabble him up. He can't fight anyway.
What I don't understand,
I wanted to
whoop his feet. He can't fight.
but the thing is, though, it was already posted before No Jumper posted it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what even if...
But he blames me because he said that nobody really we posted.
Nigga, you had a whole police report already.
No, obviously, like No Jumper is a significantly bigger platform than the other platforms that were posting it, but it was already...
That's your boy, man. I told you what Frosty was, man.
I think it's being exaggerated how close we were. I mean, you always been cool, but not like we did in the
He said that's exaggerated.
So I mean,
I've been to this house multiple.
One thing for sure. Last chat, they kicked me out. They just bounced me out alive. I don't know why they just bounced me out. They just clicked me out and I just bounced back. One thing about Adam22, if you say that's your boy or you try to connect him with anybody that comes on the podcast, number one thing he gonna do is disown him. Adam22, as soon as you connect him with anybody that he said he had any kind of friendship with, as soon as you put him on the spot, he gonna deny it. Watch this again. How they say your boy. Anytime you say your boy, he's out of there. He's out of there. Facts.
Obviously, like No Jumper is a significantly bigger platform than the other platforms that were posting it, but it was already...
Check how Adam22 distanced himself.
I think it's being exaggerated how close we were. I mean, we always been cool, but not like we did in the last 5 years. We had one interview. So I mean,
I've been to this house multiple times.
I tried to tell him that we should do more podcasts, whatever. He's doing his own thing.
And I ain't even saying this my friend like that, but for sure. If you put him, you feel me? Like this more of my man than it is.
Right.
Yeah, but like, that's just, I'm in the world. Don't try to coin.
Craft it. But yeah, Adam22, for shit show. As soon as you align Adam22 up with anybody, he gonna deny it. Adam22 don't want to be lined up with nobody. As soon as you say y'all friends, y'all anything, he's out of there. He's not gonna be connected to you. He's not gonna vouch for you. The only thing Adam22 want to do with you is get an interview, handle some business, and go about your day. Because with him, it's just all business. It ain't nothing else to do with nothing. Adam don't care about your family. He really don't care about where you're from, who's looking for you. Adam22 so vicious with it. Adam22 will go viral off of something he did with some gang member that we never heard of, somebody we never heard of. Bring him to the limelight. Have him diss a gang of hoods. This is Adam22 for you. He'll have somebody we never heard of. What's the deal? Pop up on his podcast. Somebody we never heard of. Say some random ass disrespectful 607 the closest to Charleston white shit that they can to get their 5 minutes of shame. Then he will come right back and bring your worst op the next day like nothing. And then he expects to play the background. You started a fire over here. You started a fire over here. And now he's using his platform just so everybody to get their rocks off. Say whatever they want to say. And he gonna play the background. Now, if somebody crash, we all know the feds is watching. No Jumper. Right? Now, if the feds is watching No Jumper, you know what's going on. Number two, with Munchie can't see. Now, we all know if you a felon and you get caught with guns, you stay in jail. It ain't no bond. How you get a bond? For two. Second, Mr. Munchie can't see. Munchie can't see goes to the medical dorm, which is the Twin Towers. So he don't see no regular people when he goes to where he goes. This is a fact. So he can talk shit to a lot of active niggas. But know this, when they find out his Ray Charles, he's going over there to Twin Towers. You know who's over there at Twin Towers? Let me let you know. super OG, can't barely walk, diabetes, you know, all cancer, everything dying ass niggas over there. That's who's in the Twin Towers. Now, mind you, don't that all sound like medical shit? Yes, he's in the medical place with the old people. Very ancient Bloods, very ancient Crips, very ancient Hoovers, very ancient Parus. Now, you hear Munchie yesterday say, free as a swan. We already know your daddy from Swans. We know that. Thank you for giving a shout out to your dad. In case everybody else didn't know, I know better. He was giving a shout out to his pops, who bailed his ass out. Low key, you did? He ain't braided up like that, nigga. Stop. Second, he gave a shout out to Dirty Red. He said, yeah, one of the OG type homies that been down 50 years, you know, boo, blah, blah, blah. He just died. Dirty Red, shout out to one of the original. Nigga, you don't know that nigga. You don't know that nigga. Nigga, you just shouting out names like, yeah, that's my nigga, woo. But you, Mr. Mayor, why would you just shout out any nigga name just because he told you he been in there 50 years? Did you vouch for him? You got somebody to say, you know, what you said was credible? I think not. But what you said was a name that was credible. I can pick Munchie like a motherfucking a pack of bubble gum, just one by one, and just throw it. He gets his recognition for recognizing other niggas. And if you don't recognize him, y'all ops. He ain't gonna say nothing about me. He ain't gonna say nothing because it ain't nothing to be said. See, Munchie done went back and forth with everybody that spoke on his name, but me. He see, I don't even get on podcasts. And I bet you these other YouTubers been waiting on me to harass them about getting on their show, huh? Fuck you. For what? Why would I need to get on your show? I broke up kicking cat being booed. Ain't my name Neptune Lagoon? He thought I was bullshitting up. Stupid nigga 2000. You's a dumbass nigga. Up there, you with Bosco? Bosco? I'll take my hat off to them. You up there with Bosco? Bosco is not legit, nigga. What? We met Bosco in the hood when he was 19 years old. Bosco was 19 years old when he got put on the hood. On the dead homies. I was 16, Blood was 19. I'll never forget, on the dead homies. And then I'm younger than Bosco, and I'm your big homie. And you won't kick a cat being bull? Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. If you was here, I'll smack that ugly off your ass, nigga, and do it for real, not just talking. I would smack you like a little brother. Man, shut your damn ass up, nigga. Like, nigga, what? Kicking cat being bull? You crazy. You crazy. But, you know, the real is the real. And that's why I'm still here, to keep it real. Munchie can't see. You shouted out Dirty Red, which I don't even know who Dirty Red is. But you said his name when you got out on your first podcast. Back to where you was when you went to the Bounty Jail. Oh, this is another fact. When you are disabled, you don't look, Munchie. Tell the world when you get on your podcast, your process of when you get locked up. This what disabled people get. On the dead homies. Stop talking about everybody else and talk about what happened to you all the way through booking. That's what we want to hear, Munchie can't see. Fuck all the talking. Tell us what officer locked you up, how long you was in there, and how long you waited to get to where you got your bed. Yeah, you always talking about I'm here for the real niggas. Nigga, what was happening while you was waiting for your bed in the medical mile? You know the medical area where they gotta check everybody at, and you be sitting there for hours, sometimes even days? Munchie don't know about that. He's right back. So Munchie, stop talking about everybody else and talk about how you already out for 2 straps on the Bloody B, or have Big Munchie. Hey, why don't you just give me Big Munchie number? Cause that is my brother. And Blood is not gonna deny my call. Cause if he do, oh, that's some bitch nigga shit. And like I said, I've offered this 1,000,000 times. Say I'm lying, and I will get my 72-year-old mama to get on the phone that don't know nothing, and she ain't finna know nothing. I'm just gonna make it a virgin call. I am not gonna prep her. Hello, mama? Hey, this T? Yeah. What you doing? She gonna start telling me about church. She gonna start telling me about her church, all the beautiful things God's finna do, and blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, yeah, mama, that's cool. Hey, you remember Munchie? Who? Dagan. Dagan? Munchie. School? Eagle High? Oh, yeah, with the ducktail. That's what she gonna say. Cause we all knew he was the only nigga with a goddamn ducktail. And now all of a sudden, this Munchie on the internet has a ducktail. Munchie, do you know ducktails ain't even in your era of being born? Let's start there. Munchie, ducktails is for 40 plus niggas. You wasn't a ducktail ass nigga. You didn't even watch DuckTales. Yeah, dig that. DuckTales was off when you was watching Barney. You are around my little brother's era. You are a Barney. I love you, you love me. We're all something family with a whoop, 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 whoop-de, whoop-de, whoop. You are a Barney baby boo. Yes, Munchie, you are not a ducktail kid. So why do you have the DuckTales? You didn't even grow up watching the DuckTales. You was watching Barney. Like my little brother. Stop the rap back. Please. My virgin ears can't take this prostitution. Pollution. Just like they say when I hop in the whip and smoke a big, they be like, God damn, T. Yeah, put your cigarette out the door, man. You smell like cigarettes. Yeah, that's how I feel when I hear Munchie B. God damn. Like, nigga, shut up. Nigga, you beef with everybody because you talk about everybody. You's a hoe. You know only females do the gossiping, correct, nigga? But you wouldn't know that because you not like that. So, just like I said when I ran the prison yard, niggas was running telling me shit. I was like, blood. I don't give a fuck about what this nigga doing. As long as he get at me when he violate. All this other shit y'all talking about, I did not know the weight on my shoulders that I held. Even grown OG homies be telling on each other. Bootsy. What you know about another OG homie? Make a call from another yard about another OG homie that just hit our yard. And now they want us to boo-bop a senior citizen. Talking about we've been trying to find him for 20-something years and he just landed to your yard. B team, right? B team. I was like, God damn. Now how you gonna find some homies his age to boo-bop him? Everybody young. Shit ain't gonna be fair. That's why I like that shit. I ain't like that shit at all. Hold on, let me close this door. I got these big ass Rottweilers, and if I leave this door open, cause they just let my Rottweilers run out, they gonna come over here, they gonna run in here like football players. Champ, big as hell. Ebony, big as hell. I had to run and close that door, cause once I heard Champ, and you hear them kids call Champ, and Champ ain't listening, cause he probably smelled me out here somewhere. On my mama, I had to close that door. It would have been sabotage everywhere. Champ don't give a fuck. That nigga is the bus. When he come through, he don't care about nothing. He trying to get petted. He trying to sit down when he want to sit down, but since he ain't got no tail, his booty be just wagging everywhere, so he be knocking down. That's another thing about Rottweilers. Since they don't feel their tail and stuff like that, they booty just be wagging and stuff like that. And they just get to, hold on. Yep. So, they get their early boy to walk. But back to Butchie Crutchy KC. That was just an interlude. Oh, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I gotta talk about my Rottweilers. I will be giving them to one of my, you get a membership, you will be getting a $5,000 Rottweiler with papers. No questions asked. You can ask for a boy or a girl. That's why I do got the Rottweilers. So if you do become a member of Say Less Moments TV, you will be automatically put in a raffle to win on the live, like I'm talking to you right now, a $5,000 German Rottweiler. But it ain't gonna say German on the paper, because it was born in America. So know that about your dogs. And that's the first truth I can tell you about my Rottweilers. They're not gonna say German. They're all German. You'll see them, but they ain't on the paperwork. Ain't gonna say no German, this, and that. It's gonna say they mom and dad descent. But anyway, back to the subject. Just a little education, just so you know I know my shit. But yeah, back to Munchie Crunchy. My virgin ear can't take this. You sit back in the chair, you talk about everybody and everything else, but you ain't talk about when you go to the county jail. I mean, when you go to that when he went to that Inglewood police station. This is a fact, and tune in to this. This is the time you should tune in. Munchie, this is his process, because I went with the homie that was disabled. His name was Bad News from Centinela Park Families, CPF. Now it's Edward Vincent Park. So dig this. We go in there, police fucking with us. I think they found a strap in the bushes. Nobody said nothing, right? So we all go in. He go in with us in a wheelchair. They end up taking him within like 2-3 hours. I would say 3 hours tops. He was like, bud, I'm going to the county jail. Like, what? He was like, yeah, when you disabled, they put you straight through the thing. They already got a bed for you. I was like, what? I was like, damn, nigga, we finna be down. Because that was the time in the LA County Jail, you was down there for like a week. At the time, we was hot too. I had to wait like 5 days before I got a bed, and then I was still going to court, and then I got out. It was like a DA reject because nobody claimed the strap, and then just like the police said, it was in a potato chip bag inside the bushes, and that's what we used to do. We used to put them in the Dorito bags, and we put the strap inside the Dorito bags inside the bush to make it just look like trash. But some police just super finger fuck shit. Like, that's how you could tell a nigga got OCD. You know what I mean? When you find that police officer that goes looking all in the bushes at night with a flashlight, all in the bushes, and that's what he had to tell his story. He had to say, yeah, I was looking through the bushes with the flashlight. I seen a Ruffles bag, and it was a 357 in there, or it was the 38 special, this, and that. He got to tell that story. But at the end of the day, that's not going to work in trial. You arrested these dudes, and then you went into a near bush. Nobody was at. You went to a near bush, and then you found a strap in a potato chip bag. So, who had it? I found it in the bush. That's all the police can say when you shut the fuck up. But I don't know no nigga to go. Remember, Munchie B said he been to the pen. You know you can't go to the pen unless you got a felony, nigga. You know that, correct? Since you say everybody's street for my street niggas in, you know that, correct, nigga? You got caught with 2. How you out less than a week? I ain't never boy, in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name, nigga. Oh, less than a week, brotherski? Bro, you lying. Dead homies, you lying. You got some flim-flam in your story, bro. Munchie got some flim-flam in his story, bro. Ain't no way in hell. Nigga, like I said, if you go to the penitentiary, Munchie, you have to have a felony. Nobody goes to the penitentiary with a misdemeanor. You dickhead. You dumbass nigga. You dumb as hell. And then you always talking about this for my street niggas or my real niggas. Nigga, you the street nigga, my nigga lie, nigga. That's why I said the blasphemy to my ears. It's like I'm a virgin and you doing it with no lube. But he's a certified talker. I give him that. That nigga's a certified stepper talker. Oh my mama. He's a pimp of the YouTube streets, of the Bloods. You know what? You know why I think Munchie B is so viral? Because all the shoulda, coulda, woulda been Bloods that he was around, he had the good ones. Like, you know, when you grow up with the legends, when you grow up with the real Inglewood champs, the city of the champs, when you know those guys and you know your brother is with those guys, you try to ride that wave. But you can't ride it, because you wasn't riding with us. But shut your bitch ass up. You ain't did no sliding on nothing. That's why you cool with the homies, because they know you ain't did shit. Duh. That's why Bosco can be with you, because they know Bosco ain't did shit. Duh. Kick and cack being bold, right? No. Why do you think niggas became Bloods? Everybody was crippin'. Where do you think Bloods came from? Because they seen the fuckery. Duh. Or everybody would have been crippin'. Duh. You dummy. If all gangs started with the first crippin', why did they come with the Bloods and Pop Rose? Because everybody wasn't keeping it a thou wow. Duh. Then once the first nigga get jumped, and he really from our block more than he from your block, that's where you get the sections. Cause they was like, not ours. Nigga, I walked to school with this nigga. Y'all niggas boo bop this nigga. Hell no, now we ops. Duh. Hold on. Seen it. It got a whole new view. Yeah. Them doors.
Outside, you look outside.
Yep. I seen it. Yeah. Y'all put this thing together.
Yeah. It's somewhere pretty when you put it on, paint it on.
Yeah.
This is a whole house down here.
I know.
Whole house.
It is.
I didn't know it was 3 bedrooms.
3-bedroom bathroom, the stove area, the washing machine, and then this is like another hallway. Yeah. Yep, y'all did that though. This door proper though. But yep. Oh, Neptune Lagoon. That's a contractor and stuff. You know, forgot to show y'all this, huh? My bad, y'all. My bad. Sometimes you be taking stuff for granted. Yep. Yep, your diggery. Yep. Some more of it though. I bet you Bosco ain't doing that. I bet you Munchie B ain't doing that. Yeah, for real. They ain't getting new construction in their house. That's what I said. How in the world can y'all listen to Munchie B? Lord have mercy. Blaspheme it to my ears. Just blaspheme. Just listening to that guy. Y'all just, boy, Munchie sits in a chair and they probably give him his stick as soon as he get up from the podcast. Y'all would never know that. And he probably got it in contract, like, yeah, if I come, you know, if y'all expose my business, I got all rights to sue and this and that. That's what he gonna do for sure. That's just, you know. part of the program. He part of the grid. He part of No Jumper. He part of everything that got to do with linking up with the police and saying I don't fuck with him. He got a good persona to the world. But like I said, back to how he get processed. So he get processed like this. He'll stay there 3 to 4 hours in Inglewood police station. Facts. Then the next thing he gonna do is he gonna go to the county jail. And he gonna go there like zip, like they gonna put him in the front of the line to get blood draw, x-ray, all the stuff. All the stuff we wait a couple of days for, if it's like pack, Munchie sliding straight through. Mind you, when he left Inglewood Police Station, they already had a bed for him in the Twin Towers. With the old niggas, super old niggas or super shot up niggas. You know, like super, like, you know, shitbag type niggas. That's where Munchie be at. So if he gonna fight, he in there with niggas with shitbags. For sure. That's a fact. So he'll go there. That's why he came out giving the roll call of all the old niggas when he did his podcast last night. I was like, look at this nigga, still clout chasing, riding the wave, using old niggas' names from old niggas' hoods, trying to make himself seem more legit. Do y'all see his program? Y'all just gotta watch his program. It really ain't that hard to peep. He really got a 2-step. He ain't got no 4-step. He got a 2-step. He do this, he dodge in, he dodge out. And anybody that can coincide with his narrative of the peanut butter stuff not happening to him, you on. Mind you, there's a lot of niggas that clout chasing that way too. Why? Because they'll go and they'll say less. Like Say Less Moments TV, I'm picking you apart like a bubblegum pack. They'll say less to get on. Because one thing they won't do is actually go to No Jumper, but they'll go to your podcast. And then if you put them on, then they'll get like views. Like it's a couple of niggas that went on Munchie, Rich at Fart, and they got like clouted up. They got like 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. It's nothing major, because Munchie ain't even major, you feel me? But they'll go on there just to get clouted up, just to say, you know, people know me. But they'll leave out the facts. A lot of people do that. They'll tell a story, but leave out the facts on purpose. Why? Because they're going to say, well, I never heard of, or this, and that. Now, who's going to contest them knowing or not knowing? You know what I mean? Just like who's going to contest if the peanut butter stuff happened or not? You feel me? It's all up to you. Who tell the best story? It's just like going to trial. Who you going to listen to? You got the prosecutor and you got the defense attorney, Brian Steele. So whatever story you hear, you hear the story, but who you going to believe? That's what it boiled down to. Who you going to believe? Some people going to say, yes, he guilty. Some people going to say, no, he not. Correct? Bingo. It's all in the narrative. Some minds you ain't gonna change. And one of them, Munchie B, he talk good for himself. Finesser. But he lies even better. I still haven't heard one story from him talking about tearing up some shit. Munchie B, stop. Stop. You went in there to the county jail in a very safe place. The grid program, them other niggas that you fuck with, all them old niggas that be doing them podcasts with street politics or whatever that fucking shit is, nigga, I don't even listen to it because y'all conversations say, every time y'all talk, even with Bosco, ODM Slim was there, I was like, man, y'all sound like the police. They had reference numbers, case numbers, addresses, first and last names. I couldn't believe it. I said, y'all sound like the detectives themselves. There's no need to, the detectives, they don't even got to do work. They just watch your show. They'll watch your show and get all the detail. And that's what's happening now. That's what everybody doing. Just giving all the detail as if they doing their own detective work because they live and grew up around that area. So now it's like, I'll give the real news over the news of the TV. And that's how people running whatever business they running now on YouTube. Because they narrative, it just seemed like, oh yeah, they around the way. Okay, cool. Now, Mr. Munchie, Mr. Mayor, I have never known a mayor to have to ride around himself with 2 straps. Where's your security? You're a mayor, right? Okay. Now, I don't know too many fly ass bar places that I would pick to even go in Inglewood. Dig that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It used to be the J spot. I'll keep it 1,000. The J spot used to be the joint. Right there past Randy's Donuts. Right past the Sandman. Right there in my hood. I'm the last hood to the J spot. The J spot is on top of that building. But it's like a grown and sexy type of bar. It's a bar and grill. So you know what I mean? Like, and then second, in that J spot, man, you ain't going up in there with no straps. For sure that. You getting patted down and everything. You ain't no mayor like that, nigga. And if you was to even slide in like that, they wouldn't even let the police get up on you because security would have stopped the police at the door, or you would have seen some kind of barrier. They wouldn't have just been able to walk up on you. So you was just at a regular bar. That's why you had them straps. See, you fail to realize, with you having a name more than all the other niggas that got locked up with you, who else do we know that got locked up? I'm waiting. Nobody. We didn't hear no Gerb. We didn't hear nobody else with that nigga that got locked up. But didn't he tell the story of we got locked up together? You know Munchie always coming with we, but how you get 2 straps? Then you blind. You're not all the way blind, but you blind. Enough to where, why do you have 2 guns? You gonna shoot the whole place up and the children. The bartender, the karaoke people, and everybody else, the piano player. Like, Munchie, how can you be accurate if you shooting and even if you halfway blind? And you keep running from the SSI questions. Bruv. I would say it like I'm from the UK. Bruv. Brother. You know goddamn well you get SSI. And all the SS extra shit, you know what I mean? And then, look how this coincidentally worked out. Coincidentally worked out. You on SSI, and you working with the government. Supposedly, changing the streets or whatever it is. Do you think SSI would fuck with his money? Because on paper, he says he's like this. Now you gotta think. If he's part of the grid program and he just got caught with 2 straps and he got out within like 2-3 days. Well, if I got caught with a strap, first thing 2-3 days is just your initial your charges. They just coming up there to tell you your charges, and for sure it's no bail. For sure. So within 3 days, it go from no bail to bail out. Damn, Munchie, you know some hell of a motherfuckers. That's some shit to where we say like whack 100. You got some explaining to do. Yeah, show up to the hood and tell us that story of how you, and then the homies gonna know. Cause the homies that got out before you, while you went down for the 2 pistols, you know how it always work, right? The other niggas get out while you go down for the pistol? Yes, correct. You would know that. You're not like that. So they get out and tell the whole homies they narrative of the story. And you know they narrative is gonna be stuck like glue by the time you get home. And you got out in 3 days or less. Arsenio Hall said it the best. Things that make you say, and you out. And you part of the grid program, and you out. But you part of the grid program, but you out. But you part of the grid program. Now, if you get paid to stop fights, wars, anything else, where do you have these conversations? On the phones they give you? Yeah. Didn't Skip Skip Townsend, whatever his name, he said, yes, when you join the grid program, they give us $500,000, blah, 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 blah. And they give everybody their own phone. They don't need you to send it back to them. They need you to get on the phone and call to these niggas. They don't have no idea that their phone is being synced to the feds. Skip Townsend told us that, right? And on my lives, I don't do the short videos where I'm talking this, and that. Y'all remember when Skip Townsend broke down the grid program, correct? He was trying to defend Munchie and saying they ain't the police, correct? So, with that being said, he told us y'all all get phones. Big U had a phone. Big U had a phone. You know who also had a phone, like Munchie can't be? Brick is the trick. Oh yeah, Brick baby. Shitty cuz. You know, his little homie, the one that killed Nipsey Hussle? Yeah, Shitty cuz. Brick baby name is Shitty cuz. His little homie killed Nipsey Hussle. This ain't alleged. This is a fact. Brick baby had a fall. And y'all say he ain't telling. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. If you say Brick baby ain't telling, then that's just like saying Brick baby that never even had a phone. Now, the new telling is, get these niggas a phone. You better get up on it, nigga. Munchie B, Big U, Brick baby. You see how it all coincides? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We gonna make some sense to this. This is AYLESS Moments TV. Like, comment, subscribe. God damn. Got a nigga begging like 607 Unk on his knees at motherfucking No Jumper. Come on, man. Don't get at me like that. I ain't finna get on my knees like, please, please, singing like James Brown and shit. Hell no. Come on, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, or you straight hating on me. Or you must be one of the Munchie B lovers. You don't believe that peanut butter shit real. That shit real. But back to Brick is the trick and all these other niggas that wear phones. We'll go through the thing again. Munchie B, phone. Big U, phone. Brick baby, phone. Phone. Back to Skip Townsend. Just break down these niggas. Look, this what the police do. They listen to what he say, listen to what he say. Listen, and you can see this, the timeline, and it ain't no coincidence. That's why you can get convicted off of, what's that shit called? Circumstantial evidence? Circumstantial evidence. I seen a nigga get overbooked for conspiring to burglarize some places. He didn't even do it and got time. So, Mr. Munchie can't see. Please tell me how in the hell all you niggas talking about you ain't telling, but you got the police phones. You're not literally telling. You wholeheartedly telling. You bitch. It's the trickeration of words. The narrative is imperative. However they throw it to y'all, y'all gonna dig it. I'm the other lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I'll say it like TMZ. I'm a lawyer. Nigga, please. Nigga, I ain't riding that. Hell no. Tell the story of your booking. But, with all that to say this, Brick baby, how the fuck is your numbers in the feds dwindling. You should be facing time. Everybody put your thinking caps on and stop acting like a bitch. Stop letting another nigga tell you how to think. That's why I said, you thinking like a bitch. This nigga had a phone after getting caught with AK-47 in California. That's 2 fuck-ups. You had an assault rifle and it's banned in California. And you a felon. And you get out. And you get your natural black ass on No Jumper and tell the world, I got out, the case got dismissed. You bitch. Lying ass nigga. Liar. My nigga, how in the fuck did you get caught with an AK-47 in California and you tell us on No Jumper, yeah, they threw that case out. Yeah, my lawyer this and that. That nigga lied in front of y'all. Y'all still fuck with Brick Baby and still believe he ain't telling. Nigga, please. All the shit he was involved in, plus that strap and more straps on No Jumper, shown on camera with the picture, talking about his kill squad. Remember with the No Jumper pillow? Y'all remember that? He's like, it's kill squad. He had the veins popping out his neck. He was trying to flex like he was the Hulk. Yeah, veins popping out his neck. Yeah, they got a picture of that in his file of the feds, of the paperwork. This is a fact. Brick Baby is yelling like this kill squad, with the No Jumper pillow right in the back, and it's in the federal archives. You know that paperwork ain't never going nowhere as long as humans exist. No Jumper will be in Fed detail information log. You don't think they revert to No Jumper? They have somebody dedicated, a couple of officers that decode No Jumper daily? Mind you, never ever forget this. Adam22 dad was best friends with Bill Clinton, the President of the United States of America. Never forget that. Never forget that. His dad was best friends with Bill Clinton, the President of the United States of America. And then his last name, Grand Mason. I don't even think that last name is original. I think Adam22's last name has probably been changed decades in the past. I believe Adam22, though his family rubs shoulders with presidents, they have some kind of, this is my belief, slavery code. Meaning, they family probably own some slaves. This is just my views and my thoughts. This is not a fact. But dig this. We all know presidential families and royalty, they only rub shoulders with people they really, really know. They're not gonna be best friends with a random motherfucker. Correct, nigga? So, with that being said, I believe they had some slaves. And I don't mean some, I mean plenty. Adam22, he's a good shifter. Like I said in the beginning of this live, I said, you know, anytime somebody aligns themselves or tries to align Adam22 up with somebody else, like say, they be like, oh, your boy whoop-de-whoop, or your boy Brick Baby, he'd be like, that's not my boy. I mean, you know, I chilled with him a couple times. We did a couple pods. Yeah, I think he was a cool guy, but he never owns up to nothing. He's a good finesser. Also, Adam88. Everybody call him Adam12. I might call him Adam50. But this is my number one, Adam88. Adam88, the 8th letter of the alphabet is H. So I say, Hail Hitler. You dig? That part. Because all you doing is genociding a whole race. You doing what the Germans is doing. You trying to eradicate. And you bringing the hitters. Look, remember back when they was going to Africa, right? And they was rubbing shoulders with the kings or queens of that village. And they'll finesse them into going to go get or go to war with some more blacks, or to even help entrap and enslave and take them on a boat to America. That's Adam88. Just like I said, he'll bring one random motherfucker that nobody knows about. Oh, since he threw the rainbow, we'll talk about Stu Boy Blue. I ain't heard of that nigga. And when I did a reaction, I was like, who is this guy? I got like 5,000 views off a short. Who is this guy? I never heard of him. But then my comments and stuff like that, like homies and shit like that, it was like, yeah, we know that nigga, but we know that nigga, like about what happened. But they know him for, they say he a fighter. Okay, cool. Most Skittle Rainbow Club, LGB, however you say, HIJK, LMNP Club, they know how to squabble. I done seen them. I done seen a couple of them put niggas down. I'm talking about squabblers. I seen them put squabblers down. So I know that to be a fact. But just like my dad used to tell me, I don't know why y'all just think y'all could whoop him. It's still a grown man. I was like, you're right. You are right. You're totally right. Thank you for that, Dad, because, you know, I did have it fucked up for a minute. Yes, that is still a dude. What is you talking about? And then you acting like you got whooped by a girl. That's not a girl. That's a dude. But, like I said, Adam22, his whole ego is to keep bullshit going. Bullshit makes No Jumper thrive. But I love the best part about 607 he jumped in like double dutch and jumped out. He used No Jumper to get on. He's an ex-smoker. Can you respect an ex-smoker finessing Adam22? .607 is an ex-smoker. And he finessed Adam22 all the way to getting his own podcast until he got into it with 4 Extra. And I see why he left. He was bringing views to No Jumper. You should be throwing up. Hey, this dude right here, I ain't gonna even say his name, that throwing all these lollipops. I see this nigga at 600 live. When 600 was live yesterday, I see this same, like a lot of y'all trolls in here. Hey, look, I even seen Costco the Custer on there yesterday. Yeah, Bosco bitch ass was on there talking about got him, ooh, got him. That's exactly what Bosco said. Ooh, got him. Yeah, y'all same trolls that be in my live being the same ones at 600 on the dead homies. But what they got Echo do is have lives Dope Cub, already been there. Bro, I just got back last night. I'm sorry, bro. I was there for 4 days. Hey, bro, I was there for 4 days. Hey, matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. Since he said that, right? I'm gonna go ahead and show him a picture of one of the walls. Not a wall, it was a garage. And I ain't gonna say where it's at, but it got my name on there real big. And I took my time. And I ain't even do much looking around. I think I looked back, you know how you shake it up? Like, you know, you shake up that can, clink, 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 clink. You know, when you step back and admire your work. Yeah, I did one of those to see how much, spray I had left, right? So I'm gonna post it for your bitch ass today, gang. And I took a step back, and I'm gonna tell you who I saw. I saw 2 Mexicans at the end of the alley on Cedar. And they was doing something with a wick, but I know they live in that house right there on the corner of the on Cedar and in between Queen and Regent. I'm giving you the blueprint of what I did. So it was in between Regent and Queen Street, and it was Cedar, and it was right there on the right hand side. And you know where the Mexicans be at, because it's the only house right there, and it was parked right there in the alley where y'all supposed to be at. You know, since you talking about don't be there. Well, where all the young homies supposed to be at, right? And hitting up and doing shit like that. Well, these 2 Mexicans was there in the motherfucking alley. And when I shook up the can, I looked back. They both looked back at me. I looked at them for a little bit. Then I got back to doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? And then hopped in the whippity-doo-dah, spent a couple blocks just to make sure Bosco wasn't around there. You know, I did that for 2 days. For 2 whole days. Pay attention to my posts, and you wouldn't tell me where I better not be. You feel me? I was doing this over there on Queen. I was doing this. Yeah, I was doing that while I was driving down Queen Street. And just like for the past couple years, nobody there. You dig? You diggery. So tell Bosco and the other bitch ass nigga, tell me where I can't go again. Stop it. But just for you. Cause I knew y'all trolls would be here. I did that to that wall, nigga. Matter of fact, it wasn't a wall. It was a garage. You bitch. So I knew a troll was gonna tell me where I couldn't be. And that's why I did what I did. Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Ooh, yes, I did. Hi, you know what I mean? I did that. And I did it on purpose. And it wasn't even for the purpose of nobody else. It was for you niggas. You bitch. You bitch. You bitch. Like, ooh, 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 ooh. Fuck Tory, mud. Fuck Tory. Yes, sirski. Y'all seen that on the wall? Nigga, shut your bitch and better not come over. Nigga, I didn't just come over. Nigga, I just bicked it for a while. You feel me? Yeah, hitting up mama's walls, mama's cars. We hitting up the little power wheel your little kid got that you left in the front yard. We hitting that bitch up too, nigga. And we trying to take the dubs off that motherfucking Cadillac truck. Shit, nigga, oh my mama, nigga. We'll set your kid Fisher Price toys on bricks, nigga. Nigga fucking with me, nigga. Nigga, your kid motorized motherfucking little dude car be, nigga, them dubs that be on them Cadillac trucks and them fake Maseratis and shit like that, man. That shit be on bricks, nigga, with the battery missing, nigga. And we'll hit up on that thing. Man, you y'all don't know about that shit, man. Y'all don't know about that shit, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Who is this? Oh, here we go. You know what? It's the people in this chat. They must love the hell out of beef. Cause boy, they making this comment section jump. Boy, they been trying to like beep, 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 beep. Like somebody in a church choir, like me. That's what these niggas want their attention so bad. They be like, look what I can do. Oh, look what I can do. Oh, look what I can do. Oh, look what I can do. Nigga, look. If you so on my chat this thirsty, why don't you start you a YouTube and change your bitch ass life? I can't change it for you. I can't change it for you. Looking at me can't make you look no flyer. You Bosco, I'm me. You dig? He said this episode gonna crash at some point. Hater, look, I'm trying to crash. Man, I'm trying to be done with the live already. You feel me? This ain't the best part of life. You feel me? I just be saying what I'm saying, doing what I'm doing. Man, this ain't the best part of my life. This wristband was. Going to the splash house was. You know? I'm gonna post some more of that. You feel me? And I didn't have to paint my nails. You feel me? You dig? They kind of long though, but I keep them clean. Though. For all the itty bitty bops and everybody that be in the chat talking about, oh yeah, man, your nails is dirty. Hey, you didn't brush your hair today, and this and that. You didn't shave. Like, goddamn, man, what else you gonna tell me about myself? Oh wow, here we go. Yeah, this is some of my old subscribers or old trolls, cause they gotta be subscribers, cause they always know I'm on here. So I got certain subscribers that's haters. I got certain subscribers that's lovers, and I got certain ones that just want to see what a nigga talking about, cause I'm always talking about something, cause I know everybody. Like, it ain't nobody on No Jumper but the weird ones, the new ones, the originators. I'll say the originators of No Jumper. Yeah, I know them niggas. And even the side YouTubers, you know, the big LA ones, yeah, I know them niggas too, man. Real life, not no internet shit. Nah. The only nigga that I know off internet is Aaron the Plumber. That's the only nigga I know off the internet. Yeah, for sure. High class entertainment. That's why you never see me on nobody podcast. That's why you never see me going back and forth with niggas on there. I'ma just wait. I'ma wait till I get my subs up to maybe like 10,000, maybe 15. You know what I mean? I ain't thirsty for it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be like ODM Slim and be on here all day, you know, changing up the shirts every 2-3 days, you know what I mean? Nigga so starving on live, nigga, he got to order DoorDash and all that, you feel me? Just to try to get his numbers up and his views up. He can't shoot shots like me, you know what I mean? He even got on No Jumper, nigga. I ain't got to go to No Jumper, nigga. I already got a jump shot. Bro, what are you talking about? If I came over and kicked over the candles at Kick and Cack being Boo, nigga, what the fuck you niggas talking about, nigga? Y'all ain't seen one more episode after that episode I got on with Spider-Lo. Rest in peace, that conversation. Nigga, I am the definition of shut down a whole LA podcast the first day I got on the goddamn internet. And that is a fact. So, tell me something I don't know. And then, after all these people lost their careers in that business of podcasting, you see they talk about everybody else, but can't say shit about me. That is a fact. Because everybody you ask, they be like, Neptune, T-Dog, you talking about the nigga from Queen Street with the whole tattoo on his back? Hell yeah, cuz be going up, cuz be squabbling, cuz. I like her. Cuz from Inglewood, cuz, yeah, cuz, cool, cuz. Yeah, I done heard him say it. I done heard him say it when I was walking up, when they having conversations with their homies. They be like, yeah, that nigga, yeah. If any real blood is here, yeah, that nigga Neptune, yeah, cuz he'll get on his homies and he'll get on the nigga. Like, yup, that's me. Give me in the hood, whole different nigga. Give me in jail, whole different nigga. Give me around regular life, my family and everything, I'm a regular nigga. For real. Yes. ODM Slim, he took the meaning of the word marathoning a motherfucking live. That nigga is the marathon of YouTube. But I feel him because it comes a certain time to where he didn't want to bust boxes no more. He didn't want to do that UPS, that Amazon, that security. He used to do security at the arenas and stuff like that, like telling niggas when they gotta leave and shit like that. That's what he used to do. He used to tell niggas when they had to go home and y'all gotta clear this area and stuff like that. That's some police ass shit, don't you think? You know how many jobs I passed up that wanted me to do security? I got people walking up to me today. Not recently, but maybe like last couple months. Have you ever thought about doing security? Hell nah. Ain't thought about it, ain't thinking about it, hell nah. Oh man, you should do it, man. You got a little size on you. No. Number one, that involves telling. That involves calling the police. That involves me saying what I saw. Hell no, I ain't doing that shit. And I ain't going to court. So hell no, I ain't being no security guard. Oh man, where you from? That's when they ask you, where you from? And I be like, man, it don't even matter. I told a lot of niggas that. It don't even matter. It don't matter where I'm from. It don't matter. Nigga, I'm not doing that. Oh, just, everybody that, that be on YouTube, I got on, just to get on Munchie Can't See. Because Munchie want to talk about all these other people on YouTube and how Aunt Hefe getting into it with the 4-5 with King Pill, how he going at it with just different YouTubers that put stuff on his name and this and that, but he ain't talking about how he got out. I'm good. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, he ain't talking about how he got locked up with the homies and he didn't tell us what happened. So why you even, just like people in this chat was saying on the live, I seen it. They was like, bro, you just got out for the 2 guns and you think it's wise to get on the internet and get right back on YouTube? You addicted to this shit. He know he needs the YouTube check. Now, he do it in a more modest way because he say, oh, yeah, I got this type of money, or, niggas that be speaking on me ain't got no money and this and that. Bruh, I bet you, for a fact, all these other YouTubers, along with your family, is the people and the grid program that help you bail out. That's a fact. Yeah, and then look, ODM Slim would disrespect Munchie homie that he be going back and forth with all the time, who they be speaking about. He'll talk about how that person talks about Munchie all the time, but he talk about Crip Mac all the time. Now, ODM Slim, Crip Mac is the only reason why we know yo blacker than black ass. Black is a magic marker ass nigga. Black is a black crayon Crayola nigga ass nigga. Black as the bottom of a nigga boot, non-slip, UPS version, nigga. That nigga scared. That shit get ashy like some old forces. Like them old black forces, where you had them a while, and they be black, but they be like a fucking, a matte black, like, just fucked up color. They ain't fresh no more. That's ODM Slim, a son of a smoker. That nigga probably look just like his daddy. His dad probably named his Smoke Dog, Big Smoke, Smokey, something. Something that got to do with some darkness. Whatever it is, that's that nigga, man. Then he wearing his mummy dust shit. Like that shit is a fly ass, cap ass name. Nigga, that mummy dust is garbage, nigga. And your promotion antics is trash can, gang. And the only reason why I'm on his ass too, because what he do, after I got on Spider-Lope and I shut down his day job at Kickin' Cat Being Bull, that nigga try to roast me on Nina Boy Live. And it didn't work. Then since it didn't work, now niggas used to say, man, get your subs up, get your subs up. Now you see that I got them. They not up, but they on. The lights is on, but they ain't up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now that I've been in this shit almost 7 months, I'm looking like I'm understanding more and more about YouTube. And now, since I'm here, all I'm gonna do is tell the truth. Tell the truth. Cause why? You niggas can't do nothing with me. And I knew that when I said what I said the first time, nigga. Ain't no way in hell you gonna run a yard in prison and you got any type of buster, anything. They have to know for sure you catch all the fades. You do not pick and choose. They know that. It's been proven. Just like, okay, when I was doing a gang of squabbling, from 19, I paroled 25. I had, at the last 3 years of the prison I was at, 22 fades. And I can't even say that I lost, but I lost 2 decently. Like, it was some draws, it was some wins, but I ain't catch no L. Didn't nobody beat me down. But the only 2 ones is when my head, like, you be wrestling in them small ass cells, and I was like real big, and I'll be fighting like a big nigga too. So that wrestling and that metal and them bars and them beds and all that shit, like when you get to tussling, it's like poof, and then your shit just leak, and it just don't stop. Like, I be trying to keep going, the homies be like, no, it's over, bro. It's over. Like, you need stitches. Like, let me see. That shit right here somewhere. Yeah, right here on the dead homies. Yeah, dead homies. I got that shit somewhere in my 20s. I don't even remember. But yep, they had to stitch that up. Well, I hit my shit on that metal sink, like that's connected to the toilet. Me and this nigga from Emerald Hills, Banger. His name was Banger, from Emerald Hills in San Diego, and he was the biggest, buffest young nigga from Diego. And yeah, me and Munchies was Selly too. We was Sellies then. I went up there with the homie PR from Bloodstone Villain. I think Munchie was on C status. He couldn't even come out. At nighttime, he couldn't even come. I know it was nighttime when we got down. But yeah, I think Munchie was on C status. That's when you keep fucking up, like too many write-ups, like 3 write-ups in 6 months. They take you over there. They take all your CD players. Because they still got CD players in there, MP3 players. They'll take your TV, all that shit. So yeah, we had to. Certain police we could slide it in for them, but early in the morning we got to sneak it out. But yeah, I went in there and fought that nigga Banger, and then this shit probably about like 6, 8 staples on everything. And then I wanted my lick back, and the homie was like, nah, man, you already caught the fade. It's a respectable fade. You bang your head. That's it. Ain't no get back. We ain't finna keep this shit going. They still homies. Like, you gonna start a war, keep trying to fight these niggas back to back to back. But I fought a gang of them niggas. I fought him. I fought Papa from Squiggly Lanes. I fought Woody from PDL. I fought SC from some Stockton crib. His homeboy, I don't know who he was. Nigga had dreads. He thought he was buff and hard, but he was non-affiliate. Put him down. Who else? Who else I fought in that bitch, man? Oh, 2 or 3 niggas from Harlem. They did something to the homie. Like, they beat his ass with the coffee cups or some shit. They like jumped him. But it was on my floor. And then the homie was trying to make it seem like if anything happened on your floor, you should have just found a way to get out the cell. You know, the police would pop your door. I was like, nigga, by the time I knew what was happening, nigga, by the time I opened my, when they opened the door, the scene was clear. All we knew was, and we could see it like barely at the side of the window, like see what's going on. And I'm telling people like, hey, tell them rack the door, tell them rack the door. It was like, yeah, hey, rack, woo. They telling them, police ain't finna rack no doors when they trying to lay niggas down, already squabbling. Like, the homies acting like I could just break through the door. But then when they finally buzz the doors, nigga, I try to get out there and see what's going on. Them niggas way across the yard in handcuffs, nigga. I'm like, all right. They try to, man, act like I'm supposed to just kicked through the motherfucking door. A nigga talking about, man, come on, man, talking about you got juice and shit like that. The police would have opened. How I'm gonna tell the police to open the door and they already on the ground, nigga? They already had the fade. What is you talking about? And then, like, once I get so mad, nigga, I'll be like, man, you wanna keep talking about this shit, me and you can get out, nigga. Cause you the only one pumping this shit up, nigga. You pressing the line and you ain't even like that, nigga. Like, come on, bro. You ain't running no yard. You ain't got no, like, and then the homies be like, yeah, Neptune, he would have been there, bro. Like, I ain't never seen him just watch the homie get smashed out, like, cause you know I know, nigga. I know if I watch that shit, nigga's gonna happen to me. The fucking nigga mean, nigga, I ain't finna be waiting, nigga. I'm finna go with him on the first trip, not the second one, cause the second one might be vicious. That's when niggas get to making shit. Shit, I'd rather go on the first boat, nigga. On my mama every time. I'd rather go on the first boat, cause that second boat, nigga, you might not make it. But some of us gotta kick it off. Yeah, I don't know about that. No, I don't know. Yeah, they beat him with a coffee cup though. It was 3 niggas from Harlem. I think one name was like Cat, something Cat. It was a little short ass nigga. He looked kind of like he had small fingers. He was a small little, like, he wasn't a midget, but he was like a tiny nigga. Well, you could say like a tall midget, but he was like a skinny nigga from Harlem. But everybody knew him from Harlem. But he had little ass fingers. I think one of his thumbs is fucked up or some shit. Like, he talked like he kind of looked like what's that nigga say? Shaboing boing man, whatever that nigga name is, that singer or whatever that black dude was. I don't know, man. It's too old for me. I don't know these niggas' names. But yeah, he jumped him, and then a light-skinned nigga with braids. He hadn't been on the yard but like maybe like 2 weeks. But I guess he was the one bringing in the trees. And yeah, I guess the homie owed him some money. Hold on. Yes, sir. And it's starting to get hot right now, too. But yeah, I had to get out the way. The contractors coming in there, see how much space they got to paint the walls. And yeah. Hold on. Eddie Griffin. Jizza look. He said, where you Jizza leak? What the hell is that? You're not from America for sure. Comedian, actor. Boy, I sure ain't been reading y'all stuff. But yeah, I got the contractors coming in. Then I got everybody want to talk since the contractors talked in. So I had to dip off and put it on mute. They'll follow you. Everybody want to be in the background. But yep. So that was my main thing on getting on live today. Just letting everybody know the facts. Munchie B, we know the facts. We know the truth. And I see why Draco made the music. We know the truth. Because, like I said, Draco was holding it down against a whole real big gang. And they just a clique, a rap crew. Now, I don't know. I never seen Draco dad before in my life. That's for sure, for sure. Like I said, I know his mama. I know his mama for shit show. But I never seen Draco dad. And if you seen his mama, man, his mama so churched out. I'm talking about the definition of churched out. Like, his mama, she won't miss a Sunday. As long as as long as this Sunday come and she alive, she going. I ain't never seen Draco mama not go to church. Just like my mama. They always go to church together. But for Draco to hold it down the way he did, and I heard about it too. It ain't nothing like really major to even speak about, but what's that? Yeah, yeah, but sometimes when you tell me stuff, I be in the mission of doing other jobs and stuff like that. That's why I don't be. But yeah, Draco dad, I never seen him before, ever. And then when I seen him with all the tattoos, I was like, for sure, for sure. But I never seen Draco before, Draco Pops in my life, ever. I always seen him, Ralphie, and his mama. No matter where they live or, I never even went to their house. I could say that for a fact. I never been to his house. I used to see him at church. Like I said, my mama still go to the church with his mama. Who is that? I don't even know who's that at. I mean, who that is. You said he set up? What the fuck? I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, but you know when people do them hard drugs, they trying to get away from something. You know? A lot of people be trying to be missing from reality. Like I said, a lot of people, they go around places like the stew and they get comfortable being in the cave. That's why a lot of people are able to make the music they make. And then, you know, it'll be some cool music, but it'll get you hit up type music. Like to where it ain't safe for you to walk the streets. But that's what the world want to hear. That's what the world want to, you know, that's what's going to get you move some units. So like I said, with Draco Pops, I don't see why Adam22, like, that's why I said, back to Adam88. Adam88, he don't care who he clout chase on with, he needs the views. Do you know the argument that him and Draco would have had by having his pops go on No Jumper? Matter of fact, it wouldn't have never happened. It wouldn't have never happened. You said he from 30? Oh, he from 30s? Oh, okay. Well, he looked like it. Because, you know, a lot of niggas from Harlem, they got all them tattoos on their face. I know a nigga named, what's that nigga? Ali. A nigga named Ali. A nigga, he self-proclaimed pimp. I seen him hop out with some hoes. I seen him hop out in an old Benz truck. But, you know, he was tatted all on the face too. I know a couple of Harlems that got tattoos all over their face, just like him. You said YG set him up? Who knows? But you know what? Being that it was over there in Inglewood and them not know, it's as simple as this. The way he got stabbed, it could be taken as a punch as long as the blade was little enough. You don't need too much to go to the neck. And he was getting punched on by a couple of folks. So even if they got video recordings of people running or the incident that happened, it's gonna look as if somebody threw a punch. Now, who's to say what punch took him down? You know what I mean? Because if fist is coming in so many different areas, it's gonna be very, very hard to pinpoint. And that takes like some special detective, you know, camera specialists. Because you're going to have to break it down by like milliseconds. And then it's going to be like, if you seen more than one hand hit the same neck, who hit him? He said Draco somewhere stanking. Foul. But hey, like I said, with rappers and anybody else, YouTubers, football teams, basketball teams, it's all the same. Yeah, that's a lot. But what I can say is whoever did that knew what they was doing. That wasn't no first time get 'em boy. Nah. When I heard that first happen, I was like, oh yeah, that's a jail nigga. That's a jail nigga. And who's to say who was there? Cause I don't even know if even if you get a backstage pass, it ain't like the airport, right? You ain't gotta show no ID, right? If you coming in with somebody like as part of an entourage, you think everybody's name is on there? And then they said before it even happened, they said people was jumping the gates. They said it was so close to Inglewood, people was jumping the gates, getting up in there. What's the deal? What's the deal? Yeah, they said people were jumping the gates to get in that event, and that's how Draco got. And then they talking about people knew and seen the mobs of people walking around in there with the red and this and that. And then you got Whack 100 always trying to tell some motherfucking lie about whatever he got going on. Whack 100 stay gonna tell a lie to involve himself. But Adam88, as long as you bold enough to tell it, you can get on there like loose cannon and get to lying all the way till you lie yourself in that motherfucking jail cell. Now everybody talking about, oh, I ain't telling, he telling. Brick Baby talking about he getting, what, 3 to 5 years? How you get 3 to 5 years? Nigga, you got caught with a motherfucking assault rifle in California. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So shit. That sound like 4-Leaf then. 4-Leaf dad from Hoover. And then they hanging out with the neighborhoods. Crazy, huh? Even X4 said, I got a brother from Hoover. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I don't even know how to understand that. I'm glad I don't got that in my family. You know what I mean? Either that means y'all got a gang of different dads, or, you know what I mean? Well, they got different dads for sure, but I don't even know how to explain that, bro. I really don't. Then he said he mixed with Mexican. Like, boy, you the blackest Mexican I ever seen. With some nappy ass hair. That nigga try to tell the world he got good hair, girls like his hair, and this and that. I was like, where? He was like, yeah, people could tell I'm half Mexican. Where? You, nigga, I would never guess in a million years. I would have lost all my money betting you was black. He said, I'm mixed with Mexican. My mama Mexican or something. I was like, bro. Yeah, you get manslaughter. Cause main things they tripping off of is guns. You can get manslaughter all day for a damn knife. Yeah, well, I can't see it in X4. X4 look black as a motherfucker. All like I wouldn't even second guess it. I got some Mexican and black homies from the hood, and they look like Mexican and black. I even know some females that's black as a motherfucker, and they baby daddy is Mexican, and they babies look mixed. They have some on the darker end, they have some on the lighter end. They got a couple of kids together. Yeah, so that's that. But R.I.P. Draco. I can't say fuck his dad or nothing like that because I don't know the man. But what I can say is, just like with Munchie, I ain't gonna speak on it unless I know something. And I don't know nothing about Draco Pops, so I can't say nothing. But I know Draco, I know Ralphie, and I know his mama go to church with my mama every Sunday. Oh, I don't do the music. I ain't a rapper. I know I look like one, but I ain't no rapper. I don't even do no music stuff. Yeah, well, you know what I mean? However it goes, whoever did that knew what they was doing. And when they knew what they was doing, they knew it'd be cameras there. Nowadays, that's why I said it was somebody that was in the pen before, because he was thinking about all that. But in his head and his homies, they got the job done. They got that dude off the mic from talking shit. Because Draco, when he passed, he was that guy. Everybody was trying to, and then especially when he got out, This is what killed everybody too. When he got out and he beat them cases, and not even so much beat them because he took a deal. He didn't beat him. The world, everybody, the internet say he beat him. No, Draco did not beat them cases. He took a deal to come home. If you listen to his story, he will tell you he pleaded out to some charges. So if he pleaded out to some charges, then that obviously means guilty at some point to go home. He said that it was one sheriff that really was trying to make the Stink Team a gang, but they kept proving it that it was a rap group. And luckily, with Draco being in the LA streets, him and his brother, he ain't never get FYI. You know how they take your file card, they pull you over, and they take that white card and they write your name and they try to write your affiliation, who you got arrested with, this, and that. Luckily, that never came up on him. So that means he did a good job of dodging the police. Cause in LA, and at our age, shit, Draco, the police are just pulling up on you just to get FYI. Like, it was no reason but to pat you down, get your name, because they seen y'all walking together, and it's too many people wearing red, or it's too many people wearing blue. That's how I grew up. We'd just be walking down the street. That's why I always used to walk way behind the pack. I used to let the homies walk like 4 deep, and then I'd be across the street, but back some, just in case, because we was warring like that with niggas. For sure. And that's how we was walking up and down Queen all day long. Nigga, even if I go over there, roll up some trees real quick, or get some drinks, I would make sure I was on my job to where I would get everything I was smoking and drinking, and then, break down the weed for these niggas to smoke, because I always sold trees. I'll break it down, and then I'll go across the street, and I'll go smoke me some chronic while they smoking whatever I gave them, some mids, whatever. And then I'll be over there with a big old pistol, sitting behind some gates. And they be over there behind some gates, in front of the gates. But you could think we was slipping. I best believe that car would have got towed up. Because that's when Mexicans was still doing drive-bys. That's when Mexicans was still allowed to do drive-bys. Now it's law that they can't do it. And I wonder why a lot of podcasters don't even like to touch on that subject. They so scared of them Mexicans, huh? Crazy than a motherfucker. But yeah, the Mexicans, I say about 2000, 2003-ish, 4-ish, somewhere in the early 2000s, the Mexican mafia told all the Southsiders in LA that drive-bys ain't recognized no more. You gotta hop out and do your shit. And this is way before all this drill music and all this. No. They said if you don't pop out and shoot, then you might as well go PC. Yep, that's what the Mexican mafia said. They said if you don't hop out the car and do your shit on somebody, you're PC. You're all bad. Second, if you see your enemy and he with his kids, and you spark at him when he with his kids, you go PC automatically, and they're gonna read your paperwork. Yeah, Draco had a lot of fades. Draco wasn't turning down no fades. That's why I said if Munchie B was in Draco position, to where Munchie B, as his stature, as his personality, as his big person he seems on the internet, right? Think of this. Do you think Munchie would have caught the fades like Draco did in the county jail? Mind you, Draco is part of a rap crew. Now, it's a couple of niggas in there from, his little rap crew. What was it, about like 5 or 6 of them niggas in there? Catchy was up in there. Okay, Catchy catch fades. Draco was catching fades. Now, I heard Ralphie, he wasn't winning too many, but he was fighting. That's all I could give him. So as long as he was fighting, and you can't put the bitch on him. So you can't call him a bitch, but you can't call him aggressive, and you can't call him a winner. But you can say that, but shit, if your big brother is Draco and it's the beef because of your big brother and you want to be a part of this Stink Team, yes, bro, you better stand tall, because if we go to court and found out because niggas talk in county jail, niggas talk in prison. So if you turning down phase, ain't no way in hell Draco's finna be looking at you like a brother. He be like, nigga, you bitch. These niggas doing this because of me. And now Red Bull, like I said, I whooped Red Bull ass in Wasco, A-Yard, way back in prison. I think I whooped his ass like maybe 2 years before he got smoked. Maybe a year and some change, because I know he went home before me. But I was in Wasco, and Red Bull was trying to clout chase on me. And this is when I didn't even know what clout chasing was at all. But he was in prison, and he came to the yard, and I think he was there maybe about like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And I told his story hella times. And I was real big. I was like 227. So he told the homies like, yeah, that's Neptune. Oh yeah, I want to get down with him, this and that. And the homies told me the same story. They was like, nah, you don't want to get down with Neptune. He was like, yeah, man, woo, woo, we got some hood beef on the street. Woo, this. It was like, yeah, but Neptune, like, he a little prison baby. Like, you know what I mean? He came from the halls, he football playing, and he kind of big, like, compared to you. He didn't think it, he didn't want Red Bull didn't want to believe it. So I guess they set it up for him to where he had to pass me the phone. Cause we was passing around phones. We had a phone that was passing around for the homies, especially even if you got one, they just pass it around like hotcakes, so it'd never be in one cell to get told on. So by the time the police tell or the police run up and sell, the phone already been dished off to another homie. So when I got back from work, they told me like, hey, yeah, Red Bull from Families. I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, he got the phone, just get it from him, woo, woo. And I was looking at all the homies like, why you looking at me weird? Like, everybody was looking at me funny and shit, but you just don't pick up on it yet, you know? So, nigga, I'm just like, all right. So I take off my blue top that say that CDC prisoner. I throw that shit over my shoulder. I remember like it was yesterday because I was sitting up high, nigga. I was yoked up. So, nigga, I put that shit over my shoulder like I'm a bodybuilder. Nigga, I'm belling up in there all slow, shooting the shit to Mexicans, couple black niggas, whatever I was doing. Yeah, I go up in there and boo bop bing that nigga. That nigga said, just like this. Nigga, I walked up to the door. This nigga, I walk up to the door. This nigga, he said, hey, yeah, I was supposed to pass you the phone. Woo, woo. I was like, yeah, for sure. He was like, yeah, but we gotta catch that fade. And he jumped off the back of the table, the back of the table that's hooked up to the wall, and the seat that's hooked up to the wall. This nigga was sitting on the back table of the cell, right? This nigga jump off he tried to use it like lunge at me with the fucking the seat like to kick off and give me like one of them high you kids. Man, I'll beat the brakes off that boy. Nigga knocked him smooth out. Nigga knocked him out, had him on the bed looking like a fetus position. Nigga, I took the phone off the motherfucking counter and walked out and closed his door and pushed. Nigga, I did that shit so quietly, niggas didn't even know until I went to chow later on that night. Nigga, I'm walking with the homie, nigga, my celly, we walking. They was like, damn, Neptune, why you do your boy like that? I'm like, my boy? What are you talking about? It was like, yeah, that new fool from Inglewood Families. I was like, oh, Red Bull? They was like, Bud, you knocked Bud out. His celly said when he went in there, he had to wake the nigga up. I was like, yeah. He was like, how long you was going from the cell? I was like, I don't know. Blood just try to fire on you. It's like, we told Blood. I was like, y'all told Blood. They was like, yeah, we told Blood not to fuck with you. And that's when I got the story. I was like, y'all some bitch ass niggas. Y'all gonna let this nigga fail like that? I crashed him. So just regular. That nigga was knocked out on that bed. I don't even know if it was an unlock. He probably was there for 2 hours before he got found. That's fucked up. The homies is foul. Probably didn't even check on the nigga in that long. But yep, knocked him out, took the phone, put it on my bed, wrapped it up, put it in my little shower gear, and went and took a shower with it in the shower and came out, used the phone all the way to chow time, me and my celly. That's how I know how that story went. Knocked that nigga smooth out. And then this weird ass nigga, J-Dub, but I know that ain't his real name because niggas was having aliases up in there like they was in there for some snitching and shit. But it was this nigga like B-Dub or J-Dub from BPS. He was on a case with my homeboy, my little homie, Lil L Dog. They were busting on some West Boulevards. And I'm like, West Boulevards? What the fuck is you doing way over there by the BPS? Is like, that's far. Like, to be busting on them, where was you at? What was you doing? How did you get over there? Oh, you was with a BPS nigga? Ah, nigga. That's how quick to the point I get to the story with the homies. Huh? What? They bust on you. This is the phone. What? They bust on you. Oh, yeah? Where? Oh, whoopty whoop whoop. What was you doing over there? Oh, just chilling, woo. Oh, yeah? Who you was with? Oh, my nigga from BP. Oh. So now you got the BPS is popping at you. And you got the West Boulevards popping at you. You popping at them. And then you with BPS niggas. Why is you way over there? What's over there in the BPSs? Serving? You can't be serving because everybody serve over there. That's a whole, the jungle got so many niggas from that hood, nigga, the Harlems ain't going through there sliding. The 40s is not going through there slide. That's why P4K can say whatever he want, because nigga, even back in the day when I was a kid, when you went to the BPSs and you knew enough niggas, man, that's blood heaven. That's just like being Inglewood where we was. Nigga, what? Everybody red hats. Even if they wearing all blue, they got red belt on, some red something, nigga, red rags, something, nigga. Everybody was redded out the game. Grandmas was saying blood out there when I was growing up. So I'm like, man, please, please. Oh, see, I wasn't there for all that. I ain't been to prison in fucking years, bro. I ain't been to prison in a long time, gang. But I hated it so much. Like, nigga being locked down 8 months out the year, nigga, I hated that shit. Mandatory riot, hated that shit. Have a riot and then your package was supposed to come and it's already in the little truck bin, and then it's 119 degrees, and then they tell you the bin be like 200 degrees. Then by the time we get off this little soft ass lockdown, we been on lockdown, but it be soft lockdown. They let everybody get their packages. Your sausages be all blew up. Nigga, your chips taste stale. Nigga, they talking about ain't no refunds, and if you refund, you gotta refund the whole box. I'm like, oh my God, I already waited like 8 months. You mean to tell me now I'm finna send this shit back and then wait some more months to get it back and them to refund it? And then, oh, hell nah. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That's why I was like, fuck that. Like, it's just a point in time where, you just grow up. You can't really say you grow out of it because it ain't on you, it's in you. But some of us, it was in us so much, we just started getting tatted up on the outside because it was so in us in the inside. It was just coming out to where you was just like, man, I'm just tired of niggas asking. Nigga, I'm at the point now, nigga, I know I can squabble, nigga. So, period, point blank, nigga, you don't like my tattoos, say something then, nigga. Other than that, get the fuck off my dick. Straight like that. But other than that, leave niggas alone. Ain't no need to bang on niggas when we was getting tatted. It was just like, nigga, I'm tatted up. If you don't like what you see, get at me. That's what the tattoos are for. Now, niggas do it. Niggas like, that's the scare tactic. Like, oh, I'm hard. And then, I never really trusted a person with so many tattoos over their face. Like, why would you tattoo your whole goddamn face? And then, most of the niggas that get the tattoo face look like what Charleston White said. Scribble, scrabble. Like that nigga King Yeller. Scribble, scrabble. Boy, you got all that dumbass shit on your head. Boy, bring your head here. You gotta tell a nigga just like that. Boy, bring your head here. You just take the forehead. Let me see this shit. Hold up. Put your chin up. Now put this down. Now what this say right here? He be like, this nigga going crazy. Everything you could think of. Oh, I like that logo. Right here. Oh, Superman? Yeah, I want it right here on my nose. Yeah, that's cool. yeah, that's cool. Let's see. Let me get a Fendi. And then let me get a Gucci. And what else is fly? Let me get the famous star. No, I don't like that one. Let me think. Let me get some stars right here. And let me get my girl that I like right now, because she gave me some good head last night. So I'm going to get her name big as fuck right here. Yeah, that's cool. And then maybe get my daughter name. And then I'm going to get my mama. I got to get my mama on my face because I got everybody else's name first. And my mama going to be mad because I got this girl name. And she know I don't even know her for that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my mama name too. How much that going to cost? You going to give me a deal? Since I'm getting so much. Right? Knock it off. Just stop it. Scribble, scrabble face. Scribble, scrabble face, man. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Just like in my hood, I'm the first with a tattoo on the face. That's a fact. Nobody in my hood had a tattoo on their face before me. That is a fact. Next question. I brought in the tattoos on the face, but you see, I got this, then I got this. Other than that, I ain't finna do no scribble to scrabble. And this is a big ass bumblebee. So, you know, my mama just told me, just don't get no big ass bee. Just don't do that to your face. So when I came with the bumblebee, she was like, I like it, but I don't like it, because I know what it means. But I like it because you didn't get the bee and you got creative. I was like, thank you, mama. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. And I was about like 21. Yep, about 21. I was the first one from my hood with a tattoo on the face. And look how old I am. Mm-hmm. And still ain't trying to be like nobody else. Still wear my snappity backities, you know? I don't think I own too many other hats but red LA hats. I got 2 snapbacks and I got 2 fitteds. And they all red. Just like I said, look, I think this been in the sun though. Honestly, you can tell it's still fresh. My brim clean. You know, you can't keep a red hat too long. Unless you out there in them streets, boy, you gonna be on bicycles picking up cans and shit like that, boy. You gonna have them marks. Boy, you gonna have the marks, sweat, creases, all this shit. Your shit ain't gonna be icy whitey. Feel me? You better know it. You better know it. Hell yeah, my dreads heavy. I had them hanging yesterday because I washed them with that, it's some expensive ass shampoo, but it's like thick like conditioner. It said make your hair stronger and grow longer. All I know is a black lady on there. It's like a silhouette. It's a black lady. It comes with some gold writing. It's like some pink. It's like a pink type label. I forgot what it's called, but every time somebody seen me finna put that in my hair, they was like, oh, let me see this. This shit bomb right here. How much this shit cost? That shampoo bottle cost like, maybe like $30. But it is heavy. But when it get wet, it get dumb heavy. And I'm already knowing too, if I cut my hair today, you know how light my hair would be? Nigga, this is some... I done thought about cutting it a couple times, but I ain't thought about not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But one thing that keep me off of doing it too is not having to get haircuts. You gotta cut my... I cut my own shit anyway, but having to do haircuts. I could cut hair too. I was doing all type of shit up in there. Passing time. And then some homies would be like, you know what I mean? I already know how to cut, but then they'll be like, they don't have no money. You got the clippers. You got all the shit for, you know, to help him out. So that's how I end up you just helping out your homie one time. Just like I helped out that nigga Brick Baby. Brick Baby, his dreads, I started those. He had little pigtails in his head. That shit was looking frizzy, fucked up. That nigga was putting mayonnaise in his shit. He was putting, like, I don't know. Oh, he had soap, that white soap, to where they twist their hair and it get hard, but it keep your hair in place. Yeah, niggas be doing weird shit in there. But I know for sure Brick Baby was putting mayonnaise in his hair when I met him. Because he didn't have no money for grease. That's what niggas do in jail. They put butter and mayonnaise in their hair because they broke. B Braves told y'all the same story, so I don't know why y'all think I'm lying now. I told y'all way before y'all heard of Who's Who's. I told y'all about, like, Who's Who's came out maybe like 2 months after me. Or maybe a month and a half. But I was on Who's Who's too. Just to let the world know who's who. And that's when they was really hot and they was on niggas. And I went on there with GB and B Braves. And they was happy than a motherfucker. Look at my catalog. It's gonna say Neptune the Goon with who's. Just look through my catalog, think I'm lying. And it's gonna show me and them and how they see me and was smiling like a motherfucker. As soon as I got on, they was like, oh, this nigga Neptune. Just like I'm talking to y'all right now. They was like, oh, this nigga Neptune. Yep. They want me to talk bad about Munchie, but I was low key over it at that point. But I should have went up. Yep. Yeah. So Brick Baby, he was putting that shit in his shit. So I told him, you know, being a nice nigga, maybe I shouldn't be a nice nigga. You know what I mean? Maybe that fucked me. But I was being a nice nigga, and I had long ass, and my dreads was red. So he was always like, man, your dreads, man, I ain't never seen nobody with no red dreads like you. They look really, really red. I was like, yeah, for sure. He was like, man, how long you been growing your shit? That's how we start talking. Then he told me my name is Shitty Cuz. I was like, oh, Shitty Cuz? And I'm thinking in my head like, damn. Now, with me, at my age, when a nigga tell me a name like that, your homies gave you that name for a reason. So, shit, if I'm Neptune and you Shitty Cuz, then Neptune means he be on some other shit, or he on some whole, you know what I mean? He on another planet. He on some other shit with this shit. You, my friend, come through with the dirty dickies, probably the cut off dickies, nigga, the dirty ass motherfucking corduroy shoes, flip flops, or the regular shoes flip down in the back where your bottom of your socks is dirty, and that's the only reason why you get a name Shitty Cuz. Your niggas don't give you no name Shitty Cuz and you a fly ass nigga. What would a fly ass Chris Brown looking nigga have a name Shitty Cuz? They wouldn't even consider. You know what I mean? Like Chris Brown. Look at him. Light skin, do the change of color hair, you know what I mean? Wear the designer clothes, be dancing, doing whatever, you know what I mean? They're not gonna call him Shitty Cuz, Shitty Blood. You feel me? So how did you get your name? Brick is the trick. That's why you see how everybody got a lingo to their name? Unk, not the punk. Why you gotta tell us you're not a punk? Cause you paint your nails? Brick, not the trick. Why you tell us you're not a trick? You be fucking off money? You be tricking niggas in the streets? Out their position? Send them to the feds? You feel me? So, that shit is outrageous. And for that, I know your phone was hotter than fish grease. Oh my mama. That shit was hotter than touching a red boiling red hot pot of whatever, nigga, water, nigga. Touching a straight red stove, nigga. Flaming stove. Hot. We know why you yelled out, I'm tired of doing this shit for these people. Who are you talking about? Aliens? Who are you talking about? Your homies? You sure ain't doing for them, because they been would have spoke up for you. And it was low-key trying to rob your ass. But y'all try to make it internet rap cap. Nah, nigga. They wanted you to pay what you owe, especially as many times you say on 6-0. Well, until I start selling tickets at a stadium, thank you for being tuned in with Neptune the Goon. Say Less Moments TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And now I'm back at the house, so I'll be going live more. I couldn't do it because I was at the Splash House getting my splash on. You dig? In the VIP section. Don't hate on me. We all got 24 hours in life. You feel me? We all got 24 hours in life. And God give us all 24 hours in life to do what you need to do or want to do. Well, like I said, shout out Splash House, VIP section. It was going up. It was turned up. Say Less Moments TV. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If you didn't get a notification, double tap it because they tried to blackball me. And, you know, they wouldn't let my subscribers let me in the notification go off because my friend, they were my friend. They say I talk hate speech about hating people, but I don't know how to hate a people. I don't know how to hate a people. So, you know, until I start selling them tickets. Make sure you become a member so you can become a winner of a $5,000 Rottweiler with papers, boy or girl, whatever your choice. A live pulling of winning the dog. Say Less Moments TV. Like, comment, subscribe. Your boy Neptune the Goon, the motherfucking Bosco Smatcher, and the motherfucking Munchie Can't See Slapper. You dig? I'm out. Come on, motherfucking thing.